My name is James Fergus of superyoufitness, and this is Nutrition Smash. Breakfast time. Yeah. Now I get asked on probably a daily basis, what's the best thing to eat for breakfast when trying to lose that layer of pork that most people have around their middles. Now, while there's no miracle breakfast, which if eaten every day will just shred fat all day long, there are things you can eat which will influence fat burning throughout that day. And there are also things you can eat which will destroy fat burning throughout the whole day. And this happens on so many levels: a hormonal level, a neurotransmitter level, so chemicals released from the brain telling the body to do certain things. That's all influenced by your food. Breakfasts with quality protein and good fats will release dopamine, which gives you drive. It makes you feel good, gives you a level of satisfaction and happiness, which is what we want for the day. Now, the first thing you eat in the day will set up your neurotransmitter profile for that day. So the first thing you eat is very important, assuming the first thing that you've eaten that morning is food. Now, when people ask me about fat loss breakfasts, I usually ask them, well, what are you eating at the moment? And 9 times out of 10, they'll say some kind of carby based breakfast, whether it's toast, cereal, and that will be with a bit of orange juice maybe, tea with milk. Now, I'm not saying to never eat toast and cereal and orange juice. I'm just saying it's not ideal for fat loss. These wheat-based breakfasts, you ramp up your blood sugar levels, your surge of insulin, which ceases fat burning. You then, a couple of hours later, get a craving for more food. So you want that same kind of hit, so you go for something else, kind of carby, like wheat-based, maybe sugar-based, and the cycle continues all throughout the day. So you get this peak where you've got loads of energy, and then it goes down, and it goes back up again after you've eaten something else, and so on. And while that's happening, fat burning is not really a priority, if possible to happen at all. These companies shoving wheat-based breakfast cereals down your necks every day, they don't care about your health, they just care about your money. That's all they care about. So I quite often say to people, give up your toast, give up your cereal with milk and orange juice, and you're going to do a lot better. And quite often I'm met with, oh no, I can't give up my toast. Oh no, I'm not doing that. And that's quite normal. Now, in the book Wheat Belly, I read that wheat, it can pass through the blood-brain barrier and attaches itself onto the opiate receptors, which is the same receptors as morphine and heroin. I'm not saying it has the same effect as those, obviously it doesn't. But it can still give that same feeling of euphoria and happiness. The whole grain thing isn't really much better for you. It's not healthy, it just takes slightly longer to digest whole grains than non-whole grains. Maybe 15-20 minutes, but it's not a healthy option. It's not going to help fat loss. Even he didn't like it. Because he knows what's good for him. And there are far better things you can do with toast. Eggs are very good for breakfast. I quite like to keep the yolks runny though, because they contain the omega-3s, which are good for your brain development, general cellular health. Omega-3s are amazing, so if you can keep the yolks runny, you're more likely to get those. And if they're from a quality source, organic, free-range eggs, they're a bit more expensive, but can be worth it. Quite often like stir fries for breakfast, believe it or not. You can get packets of prepared vegetables. You can fry up your chicken, put it all in, bit of extra virgin olive oil, garlic infused. Yes, it can take a little bit more time in the mornings to cook them. So it's what it comes down to. If you love your toast more than you'd love the thought of seeing abs, then that's fine. It's up to you. Hopefully you've enjoyed my video and found it useful. If so, please subscribe and remember to like and share.